Port Laing Beach on the Firth of Forth. There's the abandoned jetty, Pentland Hills, and the Dalmini estate. Hound Point Oil Terminal exporting Scotland's oil, with Arthur's Seat and Edinburgh Castle in the background. Inchmickery, Inchkeith, Inchcombe, and looking to Brayford Point, Downing Point, and St David's Bay. Coming a full circle round, Port Laing and the beach, up towards the house of the former Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Gordon Brown, just over the brow of the hill ahead. Further along the coastal path, there is the Carlingnose Point Nature Reserve, which gives you a closer view of Hound Point Oil Terminal, one of the exporting points for Scotland's oil, with Arthur's Seat in the background, the Pentland Hills, the Forth Bridge, and the road bridge built in 1964 in the background. The cliffs by North Queensferry, and a very curiously built house on the hillside, or the cliffside. He appears to have lost quite a bit of the garden to erosion. Insurance no longer available to the poor owner. And back down to Inverkeithing Bay and the abandoned jetty, with St David's Harbour and Downing Point in the distance, Brayford Point, Burnt Island, Kinghorn, Inchcombe, Inchkeith, Inchmickery, and the East Lothian coast. The coastal path, the Forth Bridge, the longest bridge in the world when it was built in 1896. No longer holds that record, with the Albert Hotel, the celebration point of the 60th birthday. In the distance, the old ferry port of Queensferry. Further along the coastal path, North Queensferry, from the old ferry pier at low tide, looking towards the newly opened and restored mini lighthouse of Queensferry, opened in June by the Princess Royal. Princess Anne. They're now charging £1 for each visit. Again, the Forth Bridge opened in 1890. At the time, the longest railway bridge in the world. 1.7 kilometers. Alas, no longer. The ferry port on the other side, Queensferry, otherwise known as South Queensferry. And over to the Forth Road Bridge, which was opened by the Queen in 1964. Fairly busy. The new bridge is due to be opened by 2015. Just going round again slowly to watch passing swans and a train crossing the bridge at the sedate pace of 20 miles an hour, which represents the limit at this time. The Albert Hotel is virtually visible in the background, behind the mini lighthouse, and that is the panorama complete. Further along the path, between the bridges, looking towards the jetty, where the last panorama video was taken with a little hump at the end of the jetty for tying up. Queensferry and the parking area and the bay of North Queensferry. Forth Road Bridge opened in 1964 by Her Majesty the Queen. A dramatic view of the Forth Bridge, which is celebrating its 50th birthday in 2014, by which time traffic restrictions have to be introduced because of problems with the corroding supporting cables. You can see the base of the cable on each side in the video. Moving under the bridge structure, you can see the supporting platforms and the view to the Forth Bridge. The village of North Queensferry. And the original red painted Forth